So with the 10th pick in the 2025 NFL Draft,
Oh, he just set him up.
the Chicago Bears select Colston Loveland,
Okay.
tight end, Michigan.
First tight end off the board is Colston Loveland from Michigan. He was tied to a couple different teams. Obviously, everybody loved Warren as well. Big Ten tight ends, they're having a field day. Bears still suck. Obviously, Roger Goodell set these fans up not to be able to boo him there for a bit, and then he took a turn. Rest in peace to Mongo, not only a legend on the football field, also in wrestling. Okay, I absolutely love Mongo McMichael. Rest in peace to him. Love that Roger Goodell brings up Mongo, who I think is universally loved.
Good move.
That Walter Payton, also a good move. And then he goes, bam, and with the pick, Colston Loveland comes in there, tries to sneak it in before they could boo him off the stage because the Chicago Bears hate here is real. Coach McCarthy, can you tell me about the Packers-Bears rivalry and also Ben Johnson's offense? He has an ability to do great things with the tight end. Why do you think it was Loveland?
Well, I think number one, I think just his flexibility, and you look at these wheel routes that he's running, back shoulder throws and everything. When you think about an offense for a quarterback, the easiest throws are right in front of you. So the tight end position is critical to controlling the clock. But he's also, time and time again, you'll see on this highlight tape, is his ability to win the vertical routes, both inside and outside. So definitely a matchup problem. You see the action he's getting down here in the red zone. So excellent pick. And I'll say this about the Bears and Packers rivalry. My first year as a head coach, 2006, Steve Sable grabs me at the owners meeting. And he says, hey, I just want to tell you this. He's telling me about the history of his father, NFL films, and so forth. And he goes, I just want you to realize not only how important it is that you're the head coach of the Packers, but you're part of the greatest rivalry in sports. Because he said, when things are good in Green Bay and things are good in Chicago, things are great in the National Football League. I always thought that was so interesting. Then he hit me up to be on HBO Hard Knocks, and that's when. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Yes, of course.
But no, I always thought that was cool because it is a special rivalry.
Aaron Rodgers, I believe, walked up to Justin Fields whenever he was in the Chicago Bears after the game and told him, like, hey, this rivalry means something. Like, this is special. Make sure that continues. I think Jordan Love understands that. Let's get back to the pick. The tight end position, obviously, the defensive players have hated it. But the way the rules have been structured with hitting in the middle of the field, the tight end position, I mean, you go back to Gronk, obviously, Travis Kelce, GOAT talk. But every team seemingly has a guy now at the tight end position. They had another one.
I mean, they're walking mismatches. As long as they can be viable in the run game, there are mismatches on third down, red zone, moving that ball down the field. And Loveland, his production doesn't match his draft spot because of the offense, because of the quarterbacks that he played with last season. But he is dynamic in space. Great catching radius. He can go up and get that ball. Smart player, physical player, has been on the championship team. He's an unbelievable player. I love this pick for Caleb. You got dynamic weapons on the outside. DJ Moore, you got Rome Odunze, who we expect to take a step up. You built up, paid some money to build up that offensive line to protect Caleb, and now you got a great outlet for him, along with Cole Kmet, who I think is a dynamic tight end as well. So
Ben Johnson's got a lot to work with.
With the Detroit Lions, they never had too many weapons. Great team to bet anytime touchdowns on as well. So looking forward to this Bears offense next year with this addition.
Let's go to the draft cave. One half of the hammer, Don. Cowboys, AP Tone. Colston Loveland ahead of Warren. Did we know that? In Schrags, immediately afterwards, how'd we get here?
We always knew it was going to be a chance. We were all of us, when we were going through those national championship games, we were on the sideline last year. We were infatuated with Colston Loveland before we were infatuated with Tyler Warren this year. He led them in yards in that national championship game. Fun fact, he was Idaho Gatorade Player of the Year. So in Idaho, what does he do? His dad said he woke up at 5 a.m. every single day to brand cows before he went to high school and before he was playing football. And like D-Butt said, he was their entire passing offense this year because of the quarterback situation, their lack of weapons. But Colston Loveland, two-time All-Big Ten, 6'6", 250, incredible target. There was always a chance. We started hearing later and later that, it only takes one team, and half the teams had Colston Loveland as their number one, half the teams had Tyler Warren as their number one, based on their offense and what they were looking for.
I think I joined you guys last week, and I told you I spoke with an offensive coordinator who was freaking out over the thought of getting Loveland. Is there a chance I can get, and his team's in the 20s, and I think, no, dude, he's not. I said today on that NFL Live show, he's going to go top 10, and he might go earlier than that. 10 is perfect. Tweet me out, whatever you want. My favorite pick of the draft so far is Colston Loveland to the Chicago Bears. That offense, that coordinator, that quarterback, and then to also have Roma Dunze on one side, I love this. Oh, and DJ Moore, I love this. Colston Loveland could be like, one of those breakout rookie tight ends that we get every so often.